Hello my friends and welcome back to Minecraft. This is a brand new series. We're playing All the Mods 9 To The Sky. It's a Skyblock series and it's been ages since I've actually tackled another Skyblock. And it's certainly my first All the Mods 9 one, so we're going to jump in and see what this Skyblock has to offer us. We're also rocking the old school spaceman skin, check it out, oh yeah, and on the back we have, of course, that Minecon 2012 cape, oh yeah. Anyway, let's jump in. So this is Spawn Island, do not build here, do/Skyblock GUI to choose an island, and you get some pretty interesting choices. Let me take a look. Now check it out, you can choose from a bunch of templates. There is of course the Cozy Cottage, this thing looks freaking amazing, and what we're going for in this Skyblock series is a very pretty looking world. So the Cozy Cottage fits that ideal kind of perfectly, but there are other choices. If you hate yourself with a passion, or just want to do hard mode, you can do Anarchy. Oh my god, one tree. Oh my god, that sounds crazy. There's also Classical, which gives you a bit more room to play with, and the Direwolf, which I guess gives you something interesting inside here. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but the looks of the Cozy Cottage absolutely sell that for me. So that's what we're going to be going for. Now, before we create this, I want to make sure that I've got everything I can from this cheeky little island at the start. Now, Skyblock does a couple of interesting things. Number one, to get materials like iron ore, coal, etc., you can't really go digging for them because it's a Skyblock world, there's nothing to dig. If you hold down crouch though, and right click on the ground, what happens is you get these weird small pebbles. There's a 50% chance that these will be stone, a 50% chance that there'll be something different like basalt, granite over here, deep slate, andesite, all the important ones. So that's how you grab your early stone. Also, if you want to grow crops quick in this Skyblock mod, if you crouch near to plants, what you actually do is bone meal them. Now, I'm not sure if we get sunflowers or roses when we start our island, but going into this pack with a few extra sunflowers and roses could be very useful. I mean, worst comes to worst, we can use them for decorations because honestly, I really do like sunflowers and roses as decorations. I only wish there was a way to turn sunflowers around. Maybe with a wrench, you could do that. I don't know. So we definitely want the Crazy Cottage to begin with, so we're going to create that. Here we go, and oh my god, this thing is really incredible. It's the bee's frickin' knees. Check it out. So all of this stuff is decorative. There's not really much in terms of functionality here. There's a bed, so we're definitely going to want to set our spawn here. You get a little bit of basic storage, but it's nothing you can't craft. With a bit of wood, there are some fancy blocks, but again, there's no real machinery here. It's a great place to start, but it's not overly cheaty. And check it out outside. Okay, so this is a bit different. You do get a nice tree to begin with. We also get loads and loads of crops over here. Look at all this wheat. Oh my god, and if we just spam crouch on this, it's an infinite source of bread, which I think we can probably turn into toast. In fact, there we go, task completed, 2 times wheat. It's a bit difficult to get to this farm though, so we're going to break one of these topped walls so we can get some easier access to this. Oh no, got to replant that. Oh, wow, that was a quest. Amazing. So yeah, we're smashing through these. There's also some animals over here. We've got pigs, cows, sheep. One of the ducks has escaped, but we've also got 2 more ducks in here as well. Also, check this out, a cherry blossom tree. Very nice. Ooh, a starbuncle. That'll come in very handy later on. We get a horse. Not really sure we need to ride that anywhere because, well, there's nowhere to go. But there's a nice fountain here. So this is the nice little area that you get to start with if you pick Cozy Cottage. It's pretty fantastic. But what about the quests? Well, let's take a look. A quick click on the quest book and it's all changed. If you're used to All the Mods 9 non-Skyblock, then this is a very different experience indeed. If you're new to All the Mods, make sure you check out the All the Modium chapter. Well, we know what All the Modium is, but if you're new to Skyblock packs or modded Minecraft, check out the main quest line. Now, I'm not new to Skyblock, but I don't really remember a lot of the Skyblocks that I played before. A lot's changed, I'm sure, so using the Getting Started tree is probably going to be a great idea. Oof, and check this out. In All the Mods style, it's a pretty cool fleshed out quest pack. So we want to do as many of these as possible. I want to be as much of a completionist in this pack as I can be. Eventually, if we're lucky, going to the All the Mods star. However, it is a work in progress at the moment. But what we can do is set out the framework, build all the other bits until the star is released, and we can go for it. Now, getting started is super simple. It wants us to make a crafting bench. Thank you very much. Some free steak. Do not fear, these quests are here to guide you through the start. Oh, and some quests have video-style Ponder tutorials. Oh, right, so like the Create mod. Very cool. So the first thing we're going to do is kick rocks. Like I said, if you hold down Shift and right-click on the grass, you get pebbles, and that's how you get your basic stone. Then you compress the stone, and you can use a compressed hammer as a faster way of hammering for gravel or sand. Okay, that kind of makes sense. If it doesn't, I'll be here to guide you through it. So what we're going to do is we're going to empty our pack first because we've got loads of this stuff. We're not going to need a lot of it. So let's take a look. I should have some stone pebbles in here. Loads of them, 33, that's great. So pebbles become cobblestone, and that's basically how you do things. Very nice. We are also going to need some wood to get going, certainly if we want to build a hoe. So we do have Ultimine. We can dig up this tree as well. Great stuff. Hopefully we'll get a sapling. If not, then you're kind of boned. I mean, I don't know what to do. If you don't get a sapling from your first tree, what do? Just reset the game? Now, this is a sky block, which means we're in the sky. But if that's true, does that mean there's like a world down there? Well, let's go take a look. Find a place to jump off. Oh my god, oh, so it loops. We just keep going around. Oh my god. Well, I think I'm going to die now. I cannot survive the fall damage, but wait, there's a fountain there. Maybe we can land in the fountain. Let's try it. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Oh, that was close. Very close. Almost too close to call, but we survived that. Very good. Okay, well, let's get into nighttime on the first day. We haven't done much. Let's make the next day a bit more progress heavy. Oh, there we go. Sweet dreams, the first achievement in the well, no, not the first achievement, but we've slept. That's good. Oh, look at this. So there's also an upstairs. I didn't know about this. Take the ladder. Okay, so there's nothing spicy up here. I wonder if things are hidden inside the building to help you out. Probably not, because Skyblock packs are usually pretty ruthless, and making this one a bit more cheaty would defeat the point. So we've got the wood now. We've got to go through the important motions of starting any Skyblock series. We kicked rocks to get cobblestone, amazing. But we'll go to the wood for now because we need to get these done. Now I'm going to make the hoe to complete this quest. Pretty simple. Before I do that, I need to make a crafting table. But if we're going to make a crafting table, why not make a crafting table on a stick? That sounds like a better move to me. So there we go, crafting table on a stick. Put that in our curios. And now at the press of a button, we have access to a crafting bench wherever we are. Amazing. So the next quest in the chain is to make an oak barrel. Very simple, just some slabs, some planks. We can do that. I will need a physical crafting bench on the floor. It just makes things a bit easier because sometimes I get a bit OCD and like to click on crafting benches, even though I have my crafting table on a stick. So we got some slabs there, some planks, and what do you know it, we got ourselves an oak barrel. Very cool. We can also make a stone barrel, and in fact, it looks like we're kind of locked there if we want to progress now. We've got to get some stone. We can make a crook, in fact, which I think, if I remember rightly, should be just 4 sticks like this. There we go. Man, yeah, we're storming through these quests like quicker than the Flash, quicker than Quicksilver. So we're going to need some more stone, especially if we want to make a stone hammer, and definitely if we want to make the compressed hammer and the compressed cobblestone. So the way we get stone is pretty boring, pretty dull. There are 2 things that are very boring and dull in a Skyblock pack. Number 1 is getting the pebbles here. You have to just hold right click and wait. Now this goes as quick as you can click. So what I would suggest you do, if you have like a macro mouse, or maybe you could download an auto clicker program, you can configure something to get these clicking really quickly. In fact, what I might do right now is download an auto clicker. Let's see if I can do that. So here we go, with an auto clicker set up, we are ready to reach Mach 10 speeds. This could be insane. It could be terrible, let's find out. I've never used an auto clicker before. Oh my god, yes it does! Look at this! So this is crazy. My number one tip is get an auto clicker because this is going to let you get so many more pebbles than you can just holding right click. This is nuts. Do this for like about 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and we're going to have all the pebbles we're going to need to go forwards with. Oh my god, look at that fountain of pebbles. Amazing! Oh my god, when do I stop? I'm going to need a lot of these. So yeah, I think probably there's a good place to stop. Bam, let's check out our, oh my god. Oh yeah, look at that, all the stone. So now we have the stone we need to get going with these quests. We're going to turn the stone into cobblestone, easy as you like. And bam, there's a stack. Now we want to turn this also into compressed cobblestone. This is going to be very useful down the line, especially for batch actions. What I mean by that is like grinding up loads of cobblestone into gravel. But there we go, let's go through these quests. So we compress the cobblestone. We get compressed gravel and compressed sand as a reward. That's great. Next, we're going to need to make some hammers. So we'll make one hammer, which is the quest over here. Then we use 9 of those to make the compressed stone hammer. And basically, this is the way of doing it that's smarter. You can hammer one block at a time, but that kind of sucks. What you want to do is hammer compressed blocks because that is 9 times as quick. So let's give that a go. We're going to need loads of sticks, which I should have. Have we got enough sticks here for all of the things we need? No, we're going to need a few more. Where are all my logs? I guess we're planting a tree. So down goes a sapling, same spot will do. If we tap crouch, oh yeah, better bone meal. Now, why has that happened? That's a bit weird. We did get a hive though. That's pretty cool. Don't want to get stung though. So let's use the cobblestone we do have to make an axe. Very nice. And get chopping. There we go, lovely stuff. The beehive is still there, but you know what? Oh no, oh no, oh no, that was a mistake. Hostile bees up in my grill. Let's take them out. Do not want to get stung. That's the worst way to die. Death by bee sting. Oh no. Now, luckily enough, I'm not allergic. Wouldn't it be cool if, like, sometimes when you joined a server or a world, your character was just flagged as being allergic to bees, and then you just died? No, no, that would be kind of nuts. So we're also going to need a furnace down the line. We'll make one now, just to kind of future-proof ourselves, put it down. But yeah, we have some wood now. We'll convert some of this cobblestone back to its regular form, make ourselves some more sticks, and let's make some hammers. So we put all of the hammers in the table, and we have a compressed stone hammer. Now this is really cool, because what it means is we can put down a cobblestone block, like this. I'll just do this outside to show you. Dig it with the compressed hammer, and this automatically grinds that up into gravel. You get 9, which is enough to make yourself a compressed gravel block. We've got 2 here, that's good enough. Then you do the same again to the gravel. Whoopsie. And you get sand. Do this one more time. Obviously turn this again into compressed. And this is going to get you dust. Oh yeah, DE dust 2. Best map, best material. And this is the essence of Skyblocks. Basically you use dust, sand, gravel if we can find it, and cobblestone. Well, not cobblestone, but those 3 in a sieve to get basically all of your materials. Honestly, when I mentioned to my subscribers that I was going to be doing a Skyblock series, one of them asked, is it lots and lots of sieving? And I was like, well, yeah, basically it's not a Skyblock if you don't do a lot of sieving. It's the only real way to get lots and lots of materials. Luckily enough, All the Mods 9 does make sieving a little bit easier. What do I mean by that? Well, we'll get there, don't worry. Oh my god, look at this, quest galore. I love to see this. Turn those suckers in. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fan-frickin-tastic. Now, we're going to get as much of this page done as we can in one episode. So bear with me, we're going to hit light speed here. Next up, we're going to want string. String is complicated. You get string, oh man, if I can remember the Skyblock series that I've done in the past, you're supposed to infect trees with silkworms It's a bit of a pain, so what we're going to do is we're going to dig up this cherry blossom back here and dedicate this area around the back to where we're going to plant a big old forest of trees. So yeah, we want to plant down like a veritable forest now. This is how we're going to get loads and loads and loads of string, because we're going to need loads of string, because we're going to be setting up a lot of sieves. Now, of course, the sun is setting. Before it does, we're just going to crouch around, get some free bone meal. Man, this is such a weird life hack. I wish this was in like regular Minecraft, because getting bone meal is a real pain. If I can just crouch for bone meal, that's crazy. Also, it lets you grow trees that really wouldn't otherwise grow. Lots of beehives in here as well. I think we're either getting very lucky or very unlucky. But yeah, there we go. Nightfall, time to sleep. So we have a load of trees now. What we're going to need to do is get the crook that we made earlier. Before then, though, I'm going to clear out my pack, because we've got lots going on here. Just loads and loads of stuff. Way too much stuff. I'm not quite sure why the game gives you a watering can when you can crouch to bone meal things anyway. Maybe like in hard mode it disables crouching. But yeah, we're also going to need a few more sticks, because we haven't really got enough here. A couple of crooks, or as I like to call them, Nixon sticks. So there we go. That's a reference that probably a lot of people won't get, but there you go. If you did get that reference, cool. Anyway, here we go. Let's crook some leaves. Now, there's a very low chance that you're going to get a silkworm out of these. If I remember rightly, what does the quest say? Get string in a skyblock. Some might say it is easier than prior. You will want to grow a tree, add a silkworm to one of the leaves. Now, if I click on the crook, crooks will give you a much better chance of getting saplings and apples. Oh, cool. But it's also how to get silkworms. So if we dig with a crook, we should get a silkworm. We're going to ulti-mine with it because, you know, efficiency. Oh, and we got very lucky. A silkworm. There's a 1 in 100 chance of you getting a silkworm from leaves. So if you ulti-mine 64 at a time, yeah, there's like a 50% chance roughly of every time you do it. So now we have this silkworm, we're going to turn as many of these leaves as we can into string. So you put this on a leaf and it will spread kind of like the same way grass does. It's not the quickest of things, but it's not as slow as it used to be either. So if we wait here for a second, you should see, oh yeah, already those leaves are starting to spread. While we wait for these leaves to spread, and we want to spread across the whole of the forest here to get all the string, we're going to make the other part of the sieve. So yeah, string is used to make a mesh, string mesh, but there's also the oak part of the sieve that only uses wood. Now, why am I making more than one? Because they've improved oak sieves. Basically, you can stack these in like a big group and use up to 25 sieves at a time. That's pretty cool. We'll go with 10 to start with though, because that's an easier to manage number. So we have the oak sieve part of things. Next up, we need to get a string mesh and some gravel. Oh, but of course we need to get the string first to unlock the quest. So parallel to that, because we're still going to wait on those strings, we're also going to make flint shears to get leaves, then use an oak crucible to make water. Now I'm not quite sure we'll need all that much of this. If we can just get 2 buckets of water, we can make a well, and then we have infinite water, right? I think at least. So let's get about that. We're going to need the gravel that we got earlier. If we dig that up, we should get, if we're lucky, some flint. Ulti-mine it. Oh, and there we go. As luck would have it, we got exactly the right amount of flint that we need. Can turn that into flint shears, baby. Oh, yeah. Now, I wonder if we can just grab some leaves over here before they spread towards the very end. Yeah, we can, just about, if we're quick. Here we go. I'm getting hungry, though. Let's have some apples. Delish. So here we go. Yeah. So we got the shears. Boom. Some free flint. We got the leaves. Boom. A free sapling. Fantastic. Now an oak crucible. We need some oak logs and some slabs. So we are going to need to dig up another tree. And while we're here, let's get this string as well. So I've got these crooks here, and you go through a lot of these because, yeah, we've got a lot of leaves to dig up for string. Oh, we got a silkworm out of that as well. That's pretty lucky. Oh, and look at all those quests completing. So we really are storming through these starter quests. We are men possessed. Okay, so we've got loads and loads of string now. We can turn the string into mesh. Oh yeah, now this should be more than enough. Yeah, look at this. Now it's very ambitious to say I want to do the entire page this episode, because it's going to be a long episode if that's what we do. But we're making some serious headway here. So an oak crucible, this should be pretty simple to make. I think we even have the stuff. Yeah, there we go. Now we're going to want a couple of these because it takes a while to make water. Once we have 2 buckets, I think we'll be okay. So we'll focus on just getting 2 down for now. We'll put them here because why not? And yeah, basically what you do is you put leaves inside these and they slowly become water. Eventually these will fill up and get us a whole bucket of water. So we'll wait for those to brew into water in the background. It takes a lot of time and you do have to refill these with leaves every now and again when they run out. But don't worry about that, that's a problem for down the line. So yeah, we can do it. It's almost sieving time. You are about to be sieving a lot of blocks. Use Ultimine for fast mining with a hammer and perhaps get an auto clicker ready. Yeah, oof, tell me about it. So here we go, you can set up multiple sieves and sieve using Ultimine to sieve up to 64 blocks at once. That's crazy. That's a crazy amount of sieving. So we'll do like a 3x3 pattern here because that's nice and simple and it makes a lot of sense. We'll fill these up with the mesh that we want. And there we go, we're almost ready to rock. We have the sieve. All we need to do now is get the materials we actually want to sieve. Now I wonder, can we sieve compressed gravel? There is a question. So we have compressed gravel here, right click. No, that doesn't work. But basic gravel does work. Whoa, look at that. Yeah, so you can do 9 at a time. You can do, in theory, with Ultimine, up to 64 at a time. But this should be okay for us. Now again, this is another time when you might want to have like an auto clicker because, oh my god, sieving all this stuff will take you forever. But are we in luck? Do we have enough coal? 3. No, so we're going to need a bit more gravel. Very simple, very quick. Smash it into gravel. Put that gravel in the sieve, and if we're lucky, we only need 1 more bit of coal. Did we get it? Yes, we did. 8 coal. So we combine the 8 coal, I believe. Let's just get the dank up. Put it on the left. There we go. So a barrel now. Ooh, how do you make a barrel? And then a slab on top to make it a barrel. And boom, there we go. So we combine this with the coal. Oh yeah, dank, baby. So the dank is super easy to set up. Let's just complete the quest because we might get something cool. We don't. But basically with a dank, you hold right click and you get this menu. Select P to pick up automatically everything that we need. And what we can do now is just put all of these pebbles that we're going to gather into here for now. We've also got all of these ore chunks. They're going to be essential to make us the ingots and nuggets that we're going to need to get things like buckets and stuff. Basically the core of the mod. But for now, what we want to do with the dank in our hands is go crazy with the auto clicker. Yeah, we're going to get pebbles galore here. Oh my god, yes, look at that. And if we stand on this, oh, so an auto clicker is the way to go. This is absolutely nuts. Look at this, is crazy. Oh yeah, resources for days. So basically, yeah, we've basically filled way too many slots in our dank now, and we're just getting the raw bits. So we'll stop the clicker. And let's take a look at our booty now. Open up the dank. Okay, yeah, so we've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of the pebbles we need. That's amazing. So my top tip is use an auto clicker to get your pebbles because it's going to speed things up like crazy. Now I imagine you can also use the auto clicker to speed up sieving. Let's give that a go. We're going to get as much gravel as we can now, get loads and loads of resources. There we go, 10 milliseconds, right click, start the ball rolling, and go to gravel. Oh yeah, that's so much quicker, look at that. All of the gravel just turned into these lovely, lovely ore chunks. And now we'll turn that off, because we're done. Oh baby, yeah, look at this. So good, so efficient. So auto clickers, number one strat, number one piece of advice. So let's get back to quests. What have we achieved now? We did something crazy. We did loads of sieving. Let's see if we can get even further down these chains. So toast is an easy one. If we get some of the wheat that we got earlier, should be some in one of these chests. There's 12. And we'll cook up a storm over here in the furnace to, well, make this into bread first. And let's make ourselves some delicious toast. It's a bit of a rip-off, actually, how a whole loaf of bread becomes one piece of toast. It's not really a good ratio, is it? But there we go, toast. And it's a quest complete, so I'm happy. Wait, is it a quest complete? Oh no, we need to actually get a hoe first. Okay, we can do that. I've got the cobblestone after all. Bam! Storming through quests there. We'll get the free bread, free bone meal, and then get the free toast. Delicious. It's about as good as steak, honestly. So what can we do with these iron ore chunks? These, oh look, these go together to become iron ore, and then obviously you just smelt that like you would. That's really cool. Oh man, there's still so much for us to approach though. We've got the sieves, we can make flint mesh, which is just upgrading string mesh with a bunch of flint. I think we sieved some flint. Yeah, there we go. And we've got some spare string meshes from earlier on. So none of those string meshes that we overmade are going to go to waste. And the reason why you want to upgrade your string mesh into flint mesh is because each different stage of mesh gets you a different result. The rate at which you get things like iron ore might be higher, but the rate at which you get things like lapis is much lower. So you basically want to use the best mesh for whatever you're gathering to get the best ratio. But this is pretty cool, and we can turn these ore chunks now over at the crafting table into things like lead blocks, lovely staff, gold block, one of them, it's still something, right? And then you can smelt that up to make the gold bars that you need. Pretty cool. Oh man, so we've got so much done this episode. We've understood sieving, we've got a forest out back, we've got string. We're kind of storming through this, going at a very cool rate. Things are going pretty good. We are running out of storage pretty quickly, so I'm going to make some chests, lickety-split. Like you do. Just because we want to just throw things into chests for now, we can worry about a computer system later on. And I'm a big fan of putting chests over here on the wall. We're not too worried about what's in what and sorting things out properly at the moment, because that's going to be much easier down the line when we do finally get a computer, but don't worry, we will. We will get one of those, because honestly, how can we play without one? As you can see though, we've run out of leaves, and we haven't got anywhere near a bucket of water. That's a pretty slow conversion rate. But let's keep smashing through these, because I feel like we can still do a few more quests. Got the flint mesh. Let's see if we can get some iron. Right, so we've got the furnace down already. We should have in our backpack somewhere, one of these chests, a few of these iron ore chunks. 17, that's a good ratio. So we can put this into the crafting bench, get ourselves 4 pieces of iron ore, and then do we just smelt this? There we go. Smelting up a storm. Because with iron, we can get things like a furnace upgrade. Very cool. Iron furnace. And also we get starter power. Woof. And that will unlock basically the next level. And yeah, it's not exactly cheap. We need a machine frame, which is 4 blocks of iron, some blue dye, some gold nuggets. So we do need some bits and bobs here. Some pretty hard to get resources. For now, let's go down this other part that we've kind of neglected. Because look at this, we can actually get a cobble generator. That will be much quicker than even using right click on grass. Or maybe it's not quicker, but what it will do is we can have this in the background always going on. That's essential. So the first thing we need to do is make some clay. Fill a barrel with water. Oh, this is where we need those leaves. But yeah, we need to grow these into as much water as we can. If we can get 2 down into a well, that's a great place to start. Oh, the tree grew back. Amazing. So we'll need some flint shears, or even we could actually use some iron shears. Now that we're at the iron phase. Boom. No, you know what? It's a bit of a waste, and we've got lots of flint to burn, I think, at least, somewhere. Yeah, there it is. So we might as well make some flint shears. And if we keep chucking these into this crucible, we should be able to, yeah, get what we need. Now, there's going to be ways to automate all this stuff. If we can get, like, droppers or clickers, block placers, we can basically automate all of these things that we usually have to right-click for. But for now, we're scrubbing it up, because this is episode 1, baby. This is like, you know, the very start of things as we're going. So there we go, we got the iron, amazing. Ooh, scrambled eggs, delicious. Once you have a flint mesh, you will start to get basic materials from sieving like iron. Now, that's a lie, because we already get iron from a string mesh. but a flint mesh might be a better upgrade. So what I want to do between now and next episode is develop some more platforms. We're running out of space on this area pretty quickly. I want to have like a platform dedicated to sieving, where we can do all of our sieving. I also want to put down another platform dedicated to just having a forest. All the different types of trees that we're going to need, a place to grow them, because we're going to run out of space on this island, like I said. So, starter power, the coal generator. Can we make this thing? Have we got the bits that we need? Did we get any lapis? Yes, 5. So we could be in luck. We've also got enough gold ore chunks to make some gold ore as well. Do I have any more of that lying around? I thought I made like 1 block. Yeah, there it is. So we'll smelt that up as well. And let's get doing this. So the machine frame is number 1. We'll need some ingots and blue dye. We can, of course, use the lapis to make blue dye. It's a bit of a waste, but we can get lapis. It's kind of renewable. We also need that gold bar to become gold nuggets, as it does. So there's the machine frame. Next step. Ooh, so we need redstone torches. So we don't sieve gravel for this. We sieve, it looks like sand. Yeah, sand or dust. It's a 6% chance with dust. So we need to turn our gravel into dust, or sand into dust. I think we have some dust lying around though, so that should be okay. There we go, dust. So I'm really thinking we're going to be lucky with this. I've only got 13 dust, so I basically need to get very lucky. But we're looking for... Oh my god, wait, what's going on here? Is it happening? Oh, right, no, I accidentally put it on top. Okay, dig this up. So how lucky did I get? Oh no, I didn't get lucky. I've got a blaze powder, pretty cool. Some glowstone dust. Now, maybe it went into the dank. Oh, it did. So we've got 1 redstone dust. A bit more dust, and we can get more redstone. So here we go, a stack of dust. Luck be a lady tonight. So does quartz. Okay, pretty cool. But all we want is 1 more bit of redstone. I mean, surely. Yeah, there it is. There's some redstone. And the final bit of dust. Lovely. Oh yeah, man, it's just so easy to get materials. In a lot of ways, a skyblock is almost easier than modded Minecraft, because we don't have to go mining for any of this. Honestly, getting redstone and blaze powder on episode 1? That's crazy. I do actually think this could be a quicker way of playing all the mods 9, especially if we can automate the sieving process. We're going to have access to almost infinite amount of materials. But what we're going for now is a bit of sticks in here, whereas there's some sticks. So we should have everything we need now to basically complete the first page. There's 2 redstone torches. Now we'll grab the other bits of machinery that we crafted earlier, the machine frame, and the coal to surround it. And I do believe, guys, we're almost ready. We're going to complete the first page. Monumental day. Whoa. There we go, starter power. And now we have unlocked the next page, getting started part 2. There is another branch of things we need to do though. I'm going to want to get a cobblestone generator for sure. But we've got to leave some content for the next episodes, so that's where we're going to call it here. But like I said, between now and next episode, I'm going to gather up loads of pebbles, turn them into some wood, some diorite, maybe to match this white calcite here, and I'm going to develop some more platforms. Basically a place to do some sieving and a place to do some growing. We're going to need a lot more area, a lot more space than the game gives us, because that's the essence of a skyblock. You start out small, and then you build this massively sprawling base in the sky. I'm really excited for where this series is going to go, and I hope you guys are too. A massive thank you to all of my Patreon members and my YouTube members. You guys are what makes series like this possible, so a massive thank you to you. But until next episode, thank you for watching, my dudes, and take care.